Alright, welcome back to part 2 of the 2005 SeaDoo Islandia deck boat. Went ahead and put the eBay item number back up on here, but let's go ahead and continue where we left off. Alright, looking at the driver's cockpit, just touch on this real quick. Basically real simple setup, really nice setup. Basically you got your speedometer, tachometer, and fuel gauge, all your switches for all the necessary controls, headlights, horns, engine, the blower in the engine compartment, and the kiddie pool controls, which we'll get into a little bit later also. That's a really nice feature of this boat that you don't find on a lot of boats, is it actually has an onboard kiddie pool, bilge pump, stereo switches, and so on and so forth. Two things I do want to talk about real quick that's pretty neat about this boat is this actually does have aisle lights on it. So if you're familiar with RV trailers, kind of like maybe like airplane aisle lights, so in a low light condition, there's actually small lights that run from the front to the back of the boat, just off of the floor, keep everything nice and illuminated for for walking about and whatnot when there's not much light out. And the other nice thing about this boat is this has a control steering system that is a pretty nice feature for docking this boat. When you have the throttle selector here and the forward and neutral set, when you have the throttle down to basically off, what it does is, because this is a jet boat, it actually increases the RPMs of the engine automatically to 500 RPMs to make pulling in and away from docks a little bit easier for you, so you don't have to constantly be on and off of the throttle. It kind of automatically takes over, the computer takes over and increases the RPM for that. And then over here on the lower left hand side by the steering wheel, you can see that we have a Clarion stereo system with CD player. Got 4 speakers, I believe, throughout from the front to the back of the boat. Very good sounding stereo system. Alright, let's take a look at the bow section. I love this shot here. This is basically standing on the front of the boat, looking back. You got your convenience center here. Here was your storage for your skis. We got this removable table here with the posts, and you've got 2 big lounger sections. This is actually good enough seating for 6, or you can fully lay out on these chairs here and catch some sun. But you got your pedestal table. Lots of storage underneath these. I'll remove the seats a little bit later in the presentation. You can see how much storage is actually in there, and you can see once again a lot of integrated cup holders throughout the boat from the front to the back. Got 2 here, 1 here, and another one over here. So alright, this is one of the coolest features about this boat. I love this shot. I mean, look at the front of this boat, from the port side and the starboard side. I mean, you got the headlight with the grab handle. I mean, the lines on this boat are just really cool. But the center of this boat is really neat. Basically what you do is if you remove this table topper in this post on this table, underneath this cover right here, I don't know if you can make that out, but there's a little discoloration. This is a removable cover. Underneath here, there's actually a pump which is connected to a switch on the dashboard by the steering wheel, and you can actually fill this area up as a little kiddie pool, so kids can play in the water here and be safe and not have to leave the boat whatsoever. And I think that's just one of the best features in the world. I mean, this boat is totally designed for family in mind. I mean, just the amount of room, the kiddie pool, and some other features that we haven't even got to yet really make this boat really quite interesting. And once again, here's another phenomenal feature about this boat that you just usually don't find on a 23-foot boat like this. I mean, you got the kiddie pool, you've got all kinds of neat little features, and here's another one. You've basically got this cover here right in front of the captain's chair here, and basically what you do is you lift the cover up by the handle, and it hinges up like so. Linen is already is buttoned on, and the linen pulls up with it. If you were to unzip it, you can utilize this changing room that you can stand up in. I'm almost 6 feet tall, and I can stand up in there without a problem. Use this as a changing room. It's got a toilet inside here. It's got some nettings to keep whatever, I guess, toilet material you might want to read easily accessible. But other than that, this is a really neat feature of this. I mean, the convenience center with the sink, to the kiddie pool, to the changing room. I mean, this boat, and to having a high output engine like it does, a 250 horsepower motor. I mean, it's really, I'm telling you what, the best of both worlds, like I was saying in the beginning. Alright, taking a look at the rear seating. The rear seating is pretty interesting. Once again, taking another view of the captain's chair, you can see, like I said, it is wide enough for 2, and then this chair also swings around, like you can see in this picture here, to where it actually goes you know, parallel with the boat from front to back. Now this is the rear sunbathing area that you can lay out on, and then if you take a look down here you can see that these 3 cushions actually come up to provide you with another 3 seats. So you have the 2 seats here, you got the 3 seats here, and then like you saw on a previous slide there's another lounger right here. So I mean, lots of room in the back of the boat, lots of room in the front of the boat. You know, you got the deck off the back, you've got the deck off the front of the boat. Overall just a lot of room on this boat. Alright, now let's look at the power plant. It is a 23-foot boat, and it moves. It's quick, it's fast, and it's fun. It has a Mercury Optimax 250 horsepower V6. It's a 3.0 liter, fuel injected, very fuel efficient, and has a really nice sound to it. It's not overpowering when you're driving in this boat, but you definitely know that it's there when you're on board. Alright, some additional features. This is the rear lounger that you saw in the first couple slides here. I just wanted to make sure that I got a cleaner shot of that, so you can see the rear lounger right behind the convenience center here. And then also this boat right here on the back. This is the engine cover with the with the collapsible sunbathing pad, but there's actually a nice fresh water shower. This is not water being brought in from the lake or the ocean. This is actually water being brought in from the onboard 20-gallon tank. Let's take a look at some of this additional safety features. We talked about the ski storage, the courtesy lights, docking lights. You got your glove compartment, 12-volt jacks for hooking up, anything like iPods or whatever it may be. Your ski hooks. The windshield and windscreen at the captain's chair. Other than that, I think we've pretty much covered majority of those features there. Okay, like as promised, I told you that I would remove some of these seats so you can take a look at some of the storage. So this is actually the front of the boat on the starboard side, underneath the front, right next to the kiddie pool, and plenty of storage in there. This is the ski storage, the full-length storage here in between. The convenience center is here, and the changing room is here, and the cockpit captain's area is right here. So it's pretty much right in the center of the boat, and it's full length, so you can get skis in there and whatnot. And then this is pretty much the opposite of this picture, coming over to the port side of the boat with the cushion removed. So, all right, well, I mean that pretty much concludes the boat. What I want to do is I want to go over some contact information in case you can't read this on the YouTube video. But basically, like I said in the beginning, my name is Josh. I am with Integrity RV. Our address is 9417 East Main Street in Mesa, Arizona, 85207. If you'd like to call the office, we have a local number, which is 480-354-5229, or you can reach us toll-free at 1-866-460-4RVS, 4RVs, or 4787. If you can't read the email here, it's basically integrityrv@msn.com. And one other number, if you'd like to get a hold of me on my cell, it is an out-of-state area code, but it is 702 area code 280-4391. Some other things I just wanted to put up here real quick. We are a eBay Motors Top Seller Award recipient. We are members with the Better Business Bureau. You can bid with confidence with us. We have great rapport, 100% positive feedback. We have an outstanding achievement award here that you can take a look at. Once again, it was a 2005 SeaDoo Islandia deck boat, and the eBay item number is 2003198-18168. Okay, and here I blew up the contact information a little bit more, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this up for just a few seconds in case you want to get a pen and paper and write any of this down. Other than that, I'm going to close out by saying thank you for watching the video presentation here of the 2005 SeaDoo Islandia. Definitely one of my favorite boats. Like I said numerous times already, I mean, best of both worlds: the speed, the agility, the convenience, the convenience center itself with the sink. You've got the the kiddie pool, lots of room, lots of sunbathing area, stereo system, bimini top, hull's in great shape, trailer's in great shape. I mean, this thing is ready for you, and hope that you have some interest in it. If you do, good luck bidding on this boat, and hope to see you on the river.